All right. So it's probably been about a month or so since I've seen you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, about that.
How's everything? How you feeling?
Um, a lot better. I finally healed from the surgery, so that's a
Okay.
plus.
On your leg, right?
Yeah. And um, I don't know, the whole housing thing, like, it's a lie. I don't know. I just been thinking about like, getting out of this. That's what we're constantly thinking about, getting out. We're always thinking about getting out of our situation. And it's just funny. I think about like, with they say we're bad people, right? But then you've got the other side of the people where, like the housing situation, they're just lying to us. There is no housing. I mean, yeah, they give it to some people, it's a hit and miss, thing.
Yeah.
But they're lying, they're taking money from the government and saying that they're giving it to people and they're not. And yet nobody ever looks at them as bad people. But you have to keep doing what they're doing, and it just dumbfounds me about, that who's the bad person? Who's really the bad person? You know what I mean? Like,
It's a process. Like it is.
a process
It's
of what?
possible, but it is hard, and sometimes it's a long wait. I've never had housing before, so I really
Uh,
don't know what it's like. But I hear a lot of experience from people. You know.
yeah.
Um, but I understand. I understand.
Understand what though?
Like what you're saying, like how hard it could be.
No, what I'm
You
saying
know.
is who's really the bad person? Is it the government? I mean, or is it the regular employees behind
Yeah.
the counter? Like, I don't know. Everybody's pointing the finger at us, but they sure aren't doing a good job. They're just the lies. Where's the money going? I don't know. It just really bothers me.
Yeah.
Like, really bothers me. Because I'm somebody that can't work. And I'm having trouble getting Social Security. Not trouble, it just takes a long time. And so you've got these people that are just, I guess, just in limbo.
How
I
long
don't
is
know.
the wait for Social Security?
For a little while it was like 4 months,
Oh wow. Okay.
which is
That's
really
fast.
quick. But um, me, I kind of got like somebody stole my name,
Oh,
and
identity.
yeah,
Identity.
so identity theft, and so mine's having to get like cleared up and whatnot. And the funny thing is that when I was calling and telling them that it's me, they didn't believe me. They thought I was the one that was stealing my name.
Hmm.
So how do you clear that up?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the lady died, so you can't find her to
To clear
arrest
it
her
up.
and clear it
Yeah.
up. Yeah, so it's
Damn.
really a weird situation.
Yeah. How's the using situation going for you?
Okay, believe it or not, I stopped,
Okay.
but I got on blues just because the heroin was killing me. It was killing my legs, remember,
Oh
because
yeah.
I had the surgery.
Yeah.
Well, it happened to the left leg, but they're telling me it's not from the heroin, and I don't believe that. So I quit the heroin. Lo and behold, all the infection stopped.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, so that it's dirty heroin, and
Yeah.
so I started doing blues, but not that much.
Have you thought about rehab?
I do all the time.
It's time, Rain.
I
It is
know,
time.
I know, it is
You're
time.
such a beautiful person. I could tell you got a good heart, and all that is magnified. Like once you know how it is. You used to sponsor women, right? You used to sponsor
Yeah.
women. You've been through the program steps. Like it's a beautiful feeling once you get your feelings back. But just walking through them doors, like they talk about, is like the hardest freaking thing. Picking
No,
up that 1,000-pound phone is the hardest thing, you know.
no, that's not what it is.
Okay.
It's It's pain. Like, I don't know. Like, the pain in my body is so bad. And I don't want to, like, submit to a wheelchair or whatever.
Okay.
Where's your napkin?
Why would you need a wheelchair? Like, you're fine right now.
Yeah, because of the drugs.
Okay. So if you were to come off it, would the pain come back? Like physical
Oh
pain?
my God. Nah, there's like,
So that's what's keeping you? Okay. Keeping you
Right.
from like progressing?
Yeah, just the pain is like,
Are we talking about detox pain or just the
no,
pain in your legs, like physical?
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
And the pain, what? That's from.
Brittle bone disease.
Okay. Do they give? I'm sure they have some sort of like medication for that, or does that? Have you tried that? I'm sure you
Pain
have.
pills.
Pain pills. Okay.
There we go again, you know.
Right back at
to
it.
the drugs, you
Okay.
know. But the pain pills, like, they really my body, like my stomach.
Yeah. Constipation and.
No.
Like
Just I foam with the, like, bone starts coming up from my
Oh really?
esophagus, yeah.
Okay.
So, it just kills my insides
How long have you been dealing with brittle bone disease?
since I was a kid.
Okay. And when you went to rehab last time and clean for however long you were clean for, how did you manage at that point?
They, well, I tried it, like, I started using, mental health
Okay.
for the pain, and, but I had to take a lot of that, you know?
Like a benzo or
Just like, sorry,
oh, you're fine.
Valiums, like different
Okay.
Valiums, just pills that they give you.
Like psych meds.
Yeah, so you're trying to alter the psych meds for the pain pills, and
Okay. Did that work? Kinda?
kind of, yeah, it did help, like, to get out of bed, because I can't even, like, to get, okay, people say, oh, when I get up in the morning, it's like inch by inch. Well, me, it's like literally millimeter by millimeter. I can't, like, God, I can't describe the pain.
I'm sure those watching that have experienced it know what you're talking about. You know?
Yeah.
And I understand.
I know you do, but I gotta do something.
Yeah.
I just don't.
It's Do you think it's more the pain or you just don't want to go? Like, I'm sure you kind of have an idea of what works for you, but you're just not really. I'm just guessing, right? Like, just asking the question. Do you think it's more like I'm not ready yet, or is it really the actual pain? Because I'm sure you know what kind of works. Been there before.
I kind of feel like if I had housing, like, I could be in my own space, and deal with it a lot better. But I'm not, because having to stay with friends and whatnot right now, like, they don't want to hear about it. So you don't want nobody wants to hear about it. So that's kind of like, I guess, part of it, like, it's another part of taking it, so nobody has to hear about it because nobody wants to hear about it. Like, if it was me and I had a friend that was like that and I had my own home, I wouldn't care. But there's so many, like, there's this, there's that, there's this or that to try to help you get clean for somebody like me. Because I'm really tired. Like, I really don't want to do it.
So, say for example, today you got granted housing. How would that?
That would change everything.
Really? Would you be able to come off the stuff like naturally, or how would that look?
If I had somebody to support me at home, yeah.
Okay, like a
Yeah, I
nurse
could
type
do.
thing, like a nurse,
Um,
stay-at-home
a,
nurse.
a nurse, a friend. Wouldn't matter. It'd be my space.
Okay.
It would be my space that I could come off and be okay with it. It wouldn't be in somebody else's space.
Have you thought about a nursing home, like temporarily?
How could you do
That
that?
would be great. My cousin, he used to coke, got an infection, I think like in his hip, and I think he had some sort of surgery or something, and they put him in a nursing home.
Yeah.
Um, he has access. I don't know if access covered it, but could be a could be a thing.
What
Access
do you
may
mean,
cover
like
it.
a nursing, like?
Kind
I
of
mean,
like
are there
a
other
it's kind of like a
people?
rehab, but without the programming daily. Yeah,
But are there people there?
yeah.
Yeah. Huh? Okay. Hey, I'm doing an interview right now, so can you come back? I'm doing an interview right now. Can you come back? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, it won't take long, bro. But yeah, it's.
Don't worry about him. He's not a good person. I'll look into that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just an option.
If I had like, I guess I could try that. Like,
Yeah.
that's yeah.
I don't know what your health situation's like with the pain in the legs. I know my cousin had an infection. He had surgery, and they put him in the nursing home for a little bit, and he was great when he got out.
He did well.
He was healthy. They fed him, but he's back out here on the streets right now. But just an idea. Just wanted to throw that out there. If you don't want the rehab thing, nursing home could be a possibility.
Sorry. So. Wait, one. Okay. I just wanted to
Yeah.
write that down. Well.
Yeah, just write it down, think it over.
You know what I should do? Like in talking to you, I should just go to like a counselor and just throw everything out there, like what would work for me.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
like if you have like
talking with you, like why not just go to somebody that could give you options instead of like
somebody that's plugged in and they could get you signed up at freaking
Yeah.
Cope or La Frontera. Cope. I used to go to Cope, and they answered all my questions. Free therapy. If you're looking to do some like outpatient type stuff, you could do therapy or speak with like a case manager, and they would have more info on that.
I think I'm gonna go to Sister Jose's today.
Okay.
I don't know how these people are getting housing. Like,
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like,
I don't know. It's
I
got to
don't
be
get it.
persistent. Maybe persistence, or I have no idea. Maybe the
I
case
gotta talk
manager.
to some of these people and find out how
Yeah.
it is, because if I got the housing, it really would change everything for me. Like, you don't even know like how it would change everything for
Yeah.
me.
A lot of the people I interview, they're waiting on the housing. They just want to go from the streets to the housing, but a lot of them have like addictions still. So I always wonder and ask them like, how's that going to look if you got the key to an apartment or house today?
I have met some people where once they got the housing,
They stop.
they pretty much stop.
Awesome.
Like they party, like once in a while they'll go like overnight and party, but they quit. They
Made it
just
work.
don't. They'll like every 4 months like just get the craving out of them, but they're able to do that, and they do it for a night, and then they go home and they're like, I have my home now. I don't want to lose my home.
Wow.
It was like a lot of it seemed to be their problems were focused around the home situation, because they love their home so much that they don't want to lose it. They make sure they focus on that and keep it at bay.
Yeah.
But they get the craving out of them by one night. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I just heard some people.
okay.
I didn't know if they were walking up towards us.
Yeah, it's the people over
So,
there.
well, I'll let you go. I don't want to keep you. I could talk to you all day.
No.
Just keep
you're
my
so
card.
fine.
If you ever have any questions or need a
Is
ride,
it really okay to call you? Like,
Yeah,
if
a lot of
I
people
had
do.
a question? Okay.
24 hours a day. It's my personal
Okay.
number.
They,
only-
they stole my purse again, so you have to
Really?
give me your card.
Yeah, no problem.
And I'll write it in here too, just
Yeah.
so in case.
So last question, like, have you been supporting your habit? Like, are you out here working, like hitting the streets type thing?
Yeah, I've actually I started with the COVID-19 thing over, I actually found some of my old customers. I do chakra aligning, and it's $125 an hour. So I got 5 of my customers back, which is like really cool. But I still do, yeah. That's how you find me.
Yeah, I got you. I think out of all the interviews I did, like we never spoke about that, like the actual working out here.
Yeah, that's
I was just wondering.
Yeah, I still do the dates out here, and I can't do that anymore. That's another thing about, like, I'm panicking about
Yeah.
getting off the streets because I'm too old for this, and I don't want to see young people doing this either, you know. But yeah, it's just who wants to do that, especially somebody like me, like
Yeah.
it's kind of embarrassing.
I understand.
You're so understanding, like you're just good people.
Yeah, thank you. We'll just keep in touch if you ever need. Like, it's my personal number. I answer calls all the time, you know.
I'm sorry. You
No
make me
worries.
so emotional.
This is part of the chapter, part of the struggle.
You know, you doing these interviews, like, I think it pushes people into, like, keep searching for the getting clean thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I never thought about that either, you know. You probably do, like, such a tremendous, sorry.
As wild as it sounds, speaking with everybody keeps me in a perspective, you know.
Keeps you in perspective, but it keeps others in perspective
Facts,
too. Like,
the viewers, yeah. Like, this is my recovery. I'm
but
sure.
you make me, when you're gone,
Mm-hmm.
I still think about it. As to opposed if you weren't around,
Yeah.
I probably would give it less thought and less trying.
I get it. A lot of people say just makes them think about their situation, you know, at least for the day, and then, you know.
I'm sure more than
that's good.
a day, but
Yeah, that's good.
that's awesome.
Do what I can. Just keep trying, keep fighting, you know.
I keep thinking, one day I'm not going to be out here.
Yeah.
You'll see me.
If I were to never see you again, but I knew you were somewhere safe, I'd be cool with that. Somewhere safe and doing the thing, you know.
You'd see me in a meeting somewhere.
That'd be amazing.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Seeing you chair the meeting.
I don't know about chairing, but I love speaking in meetings.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I've never been to a bad meeting, you know. Never been to a bad meeting. There's always a message. I mean, I stopped going to meetings like a few years ago, a long time ago.
Why?
I felt like I didn't need them, but that's like stinking thinking. That's like it's frowned upon, you know.
It's frowned upon, but you
like
these are your meetings right here.
Yeah, like once I started this, this is what works.
Yeah.
Because speaking with you guys, it's like sharing my story.
Oh yeah.
Every day, you know.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
That's
what did you do?
Black. I was on for fucking 13.
For how many years?
I started from like 2005 to 2007 on Vicodin, Perks, OC80s.
Was it because of an accident, or you
No,
just...
I was depressed. My parents were going through divorce. I was 25 years old at work, working the front desk, and I have to be personable, checking in people. I was a desk supervisor, so I had to be like on point, kind of chipper with my customers.
Yeah.
My maintenance guy noticed. He's watching me. He's like, dude, you're depressed. You're not the same. Like, what's going on? So I told him I was just like, my parents' divorce like affected me so much. And he's like, here, try this. It was a 5 milligram Vicodin.
How dare him?
5 milligram Vicodin. 30 minutes, 45 minutes later, I felt warm and fuzzy. I'm like, yeah, this is nuts. Completed my shift. Gave him like 20 or 30 bucks. Give me some more, bro. That became a daily thing. Next thing I know, I started losing weight, stealing money from the cash drawer, my personal safe behind the front desk in the office. Stole all that cash. Got fired. Got fired from multiple hotels. So I did the pills for like 2 years. I was dope sick one day. Saw my friend smoking something on foil. It was black. And I kept asking him questions. I'm like, bro, I feel like shit. What are you doing? And he was like real reluctant to put me on the black. He called it BT for black tar. So I was like, if I try that, will it make me feel better? He's like, it's kind of like pills. but I kept hammering him with questions. And he's like, yeah. I was like, dude, here's $10. Instead of buying pills, just give me whatever. I tried it. I got well. So from like '07 to
And it was cheaper too, and probably
yeah.
better on your stomach. And
So from like '07 to 2018, all heroin. Caught a prison case. Stole my mom's checkbook. Stole over $3,000 from her. Bunch of shit. Pawned my dad's golf clubs, dude. Like if I never tried that Vicodin. What's that?
How do your parents feel about it?
They still worry, but they could tell if something's off, you know. Like
but they're proud of you now, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. My mom, she's proud, but she still worries. She'll always worry. I don't think she'll ever be the same. I caused her a lot of mental health, panic attacks, just because I couldn't control myself. I was stealing from her, you know.
Yeah.
She's a hairstylist. She had expensive scissors. I took those to the pawn shop. It's like, I need to get. I'll deal with the consequences later.
Yeah.
That was my thing, and I kept getting kicked out of the house. Come 2018, I went to CBI. Like I would always go there when I'm kicked out.
I need CBI's number. Do you have it?
I could get it for you. Yeah, I can look it up.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay, I need it really bad. I see them drive by and I can never get a hold of them. And
Yeah.
there was a lady that I felt could really help me there. And
Awesome. They can help you.
They can. They can. They have a lot of
Yeah, they're plugged in.
They're really plugged in.
They can do the paperwork in the system and get you enrolled, housing, outpatient stuff,
Yeah.
therapy.
Yeah, and there was, now that talking to you at the,
Mm-hmm.
but I just real
I'll get it
quick,
for you.
no, with your mom,
Yeah.
so she never really quite got over it, like.
She did, but it's still in her head because she knows addiction pretty well. I taught her so much just from my behavior and patterns and stuff. There'd be times where I'd be clean for a little bit. After prison, about a year, I relapsed after parole. So she knows what I look like and how I act clean versus when I relapsed. I start isolating all the shit, you know.
Yeah.
Stuff comes missing. You know what I mean? We have those conversations. I'm like, no, what do you mean? How dare you accuse me? The typical addict shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And gaslighting like a motherfucker. All right, well, we'll wrap this up. Thank you, Rain.
Thank you, honey.
Always good seeing you.
Thank you. It's good to see you too.